the same way again. And that's what you do with some of these negative beliefs or some of these negative patterns, is we scratch them. We go in and we go to, how do we do that? Well, we go into old memories and we mess with them. I did a coaching session with one woman, and she was driving her car and she went and picked up her daughters, and there's a big hill coming out of the school. It's a really difficult hill to drive up, and she's got a manual transmission. And she tried to start the car, do a hill start, and she stalled it. And then she started to panic, and then she stalled it again. After about the fourth or fifth stall, she just sat there and couldn't do anything. And all these cars are backing up, people honking at her. And she just had this meltdown. And some nice man came over and said, "Look, do you want me to drive the car up?" He jumped in and was able to drive the car up around the corner. After that situation, she couldn't pick up the children in the same place. She said to her children, "You've got to walk a kilometre down the road, or 500 metres, and I'll pick you up there, because I'm not going down there again because of that bad experience." So she'd had a bad experience, she'd been stressed over it, couldn't do it again. So you talk about how to change a memory. So I went down there and I had her sitting there, and I had all these clowns jumping around the car, and I had her see something totally different. I changed everything. I saw people, all these people honking at her, and they had these really big noses and had funny hats on. I just changed everything in her memory and had her laughing. So she was laughing about this whole thing. So it turned from a very stressful situation to a very funny situation. She went down there and picked up her children and was able to hill climb and go up that without any issue. It's interesting because I changed the memory. Change the memory, change the meaning, you change the outcome. You change someone's life. And we have situations like that all the way through our life growing up. All the way through. And there are things that, like, you've stopped doing something in life because somebody said something or did something, and you've shut down. You've stopped being who you are. You've stopped the full expression of who you are because somebody didn't like the way you did something. And you listen to a critic. You listen to a critic and suddenly your life changed. And so what we do is we go and repattern some of those things, and we can change them. And like I do that in some of my sessions. One session I did with one woman, it was a really good one actually. She said that, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was really funny. So she said that people would give her a certain look, and she's made that mean I'm stupid. So when she saw this certain look, it would mean I'm stupid. And so she'd see her mother with that look, and she'd see other people. Her husband had that look. She's divorced now. And she said all these people that had that look, every time she saw it, she'd feel stupid. She'd feel like she was less than. And I said, what if that look was they're smelling a fart? Anyway, she started laughing, right? And so she started thinking about all these times and these looks, and she started to reprogram her brain to think that every time they had that look, they were smelling a fart. And I just came up with that on the spot. That was just something that I came out with. And I do this all the time. I have no idea what I'm going to do at the beginning of a coaching call. I don't plan them. Sometimes people call me up and I don't know where it's going to go. And I don't know what I'm going to come out with. But I know that there's multiple things that we can do to change. And so I just had her think that, and she's laughing. She's laughing about all these people. And suddenly she felt better about herself. Just from that one little incident. And I asked her about it later and she started laughing again. It's actually changed the way that she does business, changed the way that she lives her life.
When she sees someone with that look.
With that look, she thinks to...
associates it with their...
That's right, they're smelling a fart rather than judging her. And all it was a shift. Now, how did she know they were judging her?
She didn't.
She didn't. She made it up. It was a story. So what did I make up? A new story. I just made a new story. They're smelling a fart.